We come to you from downtown Los Angeles and Staples Center. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, the stars always come out to see greatness.
Ed, I love this city. From the bright lights of Hollywood to the bright lights on the hardwood. Who is going to be the star tonight?
It is showtime. Let's do this. Run by the Milwaukee Bucks. Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Danny Green. And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
To Lopez. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Across the timeline comes James. He'll run the offense. Kuzma to James. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
If LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A., that means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James, though.
Driving right to the basket. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's James controlling the offense to Danny Green. To James. Davis to Kyle Kuzma. Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Here's Lopez down low. From the outside, no good. LeBron into the front court. Down just a couple. Kuzma to James. Davis to James. Has a look. With the step back. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Can't miss those. Another follow, still no good. DeMarcus Cousins sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Davis to James.
1 minute left in the first quarter.
Deep 2 there, won't go.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, 2 of 4 now.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
James to Kyle Kuzma. James, and knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Giannis with it up top. Down by 1. Middleton to Adetokunbo. Runner here won't go down.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Anthony Davis, 2 for 2. That's what you want. Long key from 3/4 court. We're through one from Staples Center with the Lakers on top. Jay and I return after this. It's the NBA on a Friday night, and it's on EA Sports. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
James to Kyle Kuzma. DeMarcus Cousins. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
To Adetokunbo. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. Middleton to Bledsoe. Middleton to Adetokunbo. Has a chance. Shot misses there for Adetokunbo. Kuzma to Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. He's 2 for 2 now.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Middleton goes to the right side. To Lopez. And that's rebounded by the Lakers. Davis knocks it down off the step back.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
Nothing going here on that drive. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's 3 for 7.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
James to Danny Green. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Here's James. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
James into the front court. Final minute, first half. Free throws coming up.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
That's the first.
LeBron James, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 73%. Knocks down the first.
Good shot, man.
And he makes them both. Bucks at the controls. To Bledsoe. Hill. Sizing up the defense. Not that time. LeBron with it up top. Leads 5. To Davis. Kuzma, deep right corner. They get it to Kuzma, down low. To Davis. Beyond the arc for three, and he's fouled. Davis going to the line for two.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Anthony Davis is going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 79% at the line. Nope, first one does not go. It's a second, one more coming. Adetokunbo. And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. Desperation shot here from half court. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Lakers have the lead.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Lakers have built a comfortable lead, and they've been showing off some excellent shooting, and it's ultimately points that win games. So if they can keep this up, there's a great chance they can finish with a victory. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Bucks have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely.
First half stats. Player of the half.
Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
LeBron James with the rock to Kyle Kuzma. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys down by 9. To George Hill. Middleton. To Lopez. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to...
First one goes down. So he hits the first, misses the second. LeBron James, 3 for 6 now.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Antetokounmpo, jumper's good.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
James, down low for Davis. Anthony Davis, looking good, 4 for 5.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Take coming, take coming.
Fine to shoot, Greek Freak for 2. Doesn't get the bounce. Davis to James. Scores from the post.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Antetokounmpo to Lopez. And a throwdown. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Kuzma to James. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. And scores, plus the foul. Patented move for Anthony Davis, and a chance at 3.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Anthony Davis at the line for a chance at a 3-point play, shooting 66% in this contest. Can't convert the free throw. Trying to cash in. Just off the mark. DeMarcus Cousins swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Kyle Kuzma. Giannis Antetokounmpo rejects it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Bledsoe slams it down.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
James to Davis. Shot from the lane won't go. Middleton to Antetokounmpo. Cruises inside for 2.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
LBJ has it. To Cousins. From the painted area, won't go down. Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Antetokounmpo to Middleton. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. Down low. Throws it down.
Number 34, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Third quarter comes to an end. The Lakers have the lead. The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
To Adetokunbo. Able to convert inside.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
It's James controlling the offense. Giannis Adetokunbo tips it. Couldn't keep it in. Last touch by Giannis Adetokunbo. Danny Green. To Davis. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
To Adetokunbo. And counted at the rim.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there, but see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer, always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
James to Kyle Kuzma. Got it.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Giannis with it up top. The deficit is 6. To Bledsoe. George Hill. No, he missed a short one there. Another follow. No good. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
James to Davis. Cashes in for 2.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Lopez to Hill. Middleton off the mark. To James.
Got some for him.
To Davis. Stuffs it down with authority.
Come on, you knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were patient and you waited until the right moment to use it.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. Brook Lopez. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
LeBron into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Davis. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Here comes the screen. Adetokunbo to George Hill. Adetokunbo to Hill. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Team foul number 1. First foul.
Now here's an intentional foul. So free throws coming up in what is an 8-point ball game.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. Now a whistle. And we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're down big in this fourth quarter. And a chance here to empty their bench. Adetokunbo. Rebound hauled in by Cousins.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
The Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers got themselves a win here today. And some people may disagree, but I think their ball movement was the biggest key to their victory. Still, I think we'd all agree that they made the defense look slow and confused throughout this matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Bucks just couldn't get within striking distance toward the end of the game. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Check out the leading scores for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Game stats. Player of the game.
Anthony Davis could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.